Despite the painful memories of MMM and other financial scams that have wiped out life savings and shattered hopes, Ponzi scheme still continues to thrive in Nigeria, with CBS being the latest in a string of promises turned to dust. Have you ever invested in any of these Ponzi scheme like MMM, CBS before?
Yes.
What motivated you to do that?
Well, I have my mates back then in the university. I have some of my mates that they were doing it. The first time a mate approached me for it, I actually did not pick interest, but then another of my mates did, which I was close. She was even my study mate then. I picked interest and decided to do it. I did, and the first one I actually get my money, but then when I redo it the second time, I lost my money.
Did anybody ever advise you not to invest your money and you still went ahead and invested your money?
I'm a kind of person that actually don't fancy those things, so I never for once thought I would do it, because any time or anywhere someone tried to convince me to do that, I just feel like it's a scam, so I don't really do. But then this particular one, I don't know, maybe because the person doing it was so close to me, because she was my study mate from 100 level, and by this time we were at 300 level, so I think I picked the confidence in her, and then I did.
So was there any red flag you sensed that this thing was going to collapse?
Of course.
So why did you ignore those red flags and still went ahead and put your money?
Because I needed to. The funny thing is that I knew it was going to collapse, but my prediction was that it will collapse by the end of the month. So I think we were around 2022 of the month, so I was like, okay, I needed to pay my school fees and the money I had was not enough, so I wanted to do it so that I would get the money, pay my school fees before the month end, which I predicted that it will collapse by the end of the month. So on that particular day I wanted to do it, but I now called my mate that introduced me. I told her that I'm not sure this thing will work again, but if she will apply for a withdrawal, if they paid her on that day, then she should let me know, then I will go ahead and do it. But it did not pay her. She would let me know so that I will not do it. But unfortunately, I didn't wait for her to give me the reply, and I did. So by the time she called me that she was not paid, by the exact time they used to pay, I just gave up.
So how much did you invest and what was the outcome?
Well, the last one, like I said, I was skeptical, so I didn't put much. I just put 30,000.
How much?
30,000.
30,000.
Yes.
So what was the outcome?
You have already told you I lost the money.
Okay. Now, do you think that the government is doing enough in terms of educating Nigerians and protecting them from these fraudulent schemes?
Well, I think I don't really see much effort from the government, but I think the government needs to do a bit more to educate people concerning this.
Okay, finally, what advice do you have for Nigerians who still want to invest their money in this purported online investment?
Be careful on any business or investment opportunity that is too juicy.
From selling of properties to borrowing of millions to invest in these online schemes, why do desperate and hopeful Nigerians still fall for these fast cash fantasies? Is it desperation, ignorance, or something more complex? Why do you feel Nigerians still take part in this online scheme despite their awareness?
I don't think Nigerian government is taking it serious. You understand? Had it been, maybe there are some politics guiding all these online things. You understand? People will know, yes, most of this are already started. Because that MMM of a thing came and it ran and it went like that. People lost their money. You understand? So I don't think there is a strong policy guiding all these things.
Investment. What do you think is the red flag people should look out for before they put their money in purported online investment?
Most of those online things, you understand, is not registered. That's the most important thing. And let's say Nigerians, they are ignorant for certain things. Because all these things like this now, you will still see that even if you should tell your neighbor, you understand, he'll advise you not to do this kind of investment. Now you'll be looking at a neighbor, maybe he doesn't want your growth or something like that, or improvement or something like that. You understand? So one thing about Nigerians is like they don't like explaining to people, this is what I want to do, this step I want to take. You understand? They like doing things on their own.
Now, do you think government is doing enough in the area of educating Nigerians and try to protect Nigerians from this fraudulent scheme?
They are not doing anything.
What, in your opinion, do you think government should be doing differently?
I don't even think government need to do anything, because all of us, we have conscience. You understand? Every day we hear about online scam. Why do people still keep on falling for it?
Business.
The only advice I have for Nigerians is that there are some other things you can do. You can invest your money in. There are so many business. You understand? The only problem is that Nigerians just want to just relax, use 30 minutes to get like 30% of what they are invested. You understand? There are some other things you can do. There are plenty of them you can invest your money in. So I wouldn't advise any Nigerian out there to invest your hard-earned money. You understand? Because nobody, what's the person profiting? What's the person getting from you? Someone that is going to give you 100,000 naira if you invest 10,000 naira. What is he gaining? Sometimes you have to use our head now.